We're still in the Emerald Grove, still chasing answers about the parasite. But Candlekeep's papers don't lie. Elminster's name, Gorian's death, a ward who vanished into the night, and then one line that shouldn't be here. Why do you need so much information about Balspawn? If this thread is being pulled again, we're already late. Astarion's leveling up. Rogue 3. I'm putting him on the assassin's path. First strike. Clean kill. Then we disappear. Shadowheart, it's your turn. Level 3 cleric. We're reviewing your spellbook to get you ready for whatever comes next. Remember, you're our healing hand, but also our shield against the darkness. Let's pick the spells that keep us standing, and bright light where we need it. We've chosen all level 2 spells. Silence, blindness, warding bond, protection from poison, prayer of healing, and a little spiritual weapon for good measure. She's now our healer, our protector, and when needed, our hammer of faith. Let's move out. We've taken a moment to catch our breath. A quick rest. Wounds bound, and everyone's back on their feet. Now, with the map in hand, we're setting our course for Emerald Grove. I've briefed the party, and we move out together.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel K'Choki, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Leading the party forward, I can't help but wonder, what awaits us in Emerald Grove? We help them fight off the goblins, so I'm hoping for a friendlier reception. But you never know.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
As we move forward, I notice Shadowheart making an effort to reach out to Lae'zel. Maybe there's a chance for some common ground there. Or maybe it's just wishful thinking. Either way, we keep our eyes on the road and our guard up.
I knew I was ready to let them have us. Don't blame me for your idiotic mistakes. I blame you for locking us out, leaving us to die.
There's trouble at the gate. Eridine and a tiefling are locked in a shouting match.
There are children here, you fool! We was running for our lives. You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Druid? Those goblins didn't take any prisoners.
We lost him back at the ruins. Whole place is crawling with gobos.
He trusted you.
Nobody forced him to go with us. He insisted. And when things got tough, he couldn't keep up. Simple as that.
My God, you're a coward.
More violence won't bring back those you lost. Stop and think.
Should have done that a long time ago. Arrogant prick had it out for me from day one. No one leaves my people out cold.
I can see Eridan's on edge, and I don't blame him. He was left outside the gate with goblins at his back, And he has every right to be angry, but I won't admit that to him out loud. I'll let him speak his piece, and then we'll find a way to defuse this.
He was right, though. Coming back to this hellhole was a mistake no amount of gold can put right. I'd rather face another round of goblins than stay in this pit.
For once.
Let's try to avoid any more punching. We need to find a healer.
Regression. A cheap shot. I should have expected that.
Are you all right?
I'll survive a sore jaw. Particularly if it's rid the grove of Aradin. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
This ritual, is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Kagha, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
And what are you offering for my aid?
We'd owe you a great debt. What little we have, we'll scrape together. It isn't coin we need, it's time.
I'll see what I can do.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Asterion's not impressed. We're no messengers, and Lae'zel seems to agree with him. Shadowheart stays silent, but I can read the room. We're going to have to track down this Halsin, help these tieflings, and stop that ritual. Whether we like it or not, we're involved now.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
You really locking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may SYLVANUS guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
I have to leave now, but I'll be back.
SYLVANUS, guide your path.
Time to level up again. Lae'zel and I are both hitting level 3. For Lae'zel, I'm selecting Fainting Attack, Menacing Attack, and Riposte as her maneuvers. That gives her flexibility to control the battlefield, intimidate our foes, and punish them when they leave an opening. And now it's my turn. Level 3 Cleric. I'm choosing a balanced set of spells before I specialize. Cure Wounds. Healing Word. Bless. Aid. Warding Bond. And Lesser Restoration. This gives me flexibility to heal, protect, and support the party in any situation.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
The grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful. That's what the plaque says. Sylvanus, the Oak Father, guardian of wild places. It's a reminder that we're in sacred territory and that nature's watching.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
You should all stay. A single blade could make a difference.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Rolan. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Rolan.
I managed to persuade Rolan, the tiefling leader of this little group, to stay and help defend the others. It seems they have some influence here, and getting Rolan on our side could make a difference. Another step toward keeping the grove safe.
If we left, we could at least make a run for it. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I swear that box's gaze is following me.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks. You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
There it is. A concealed hatch. Just where that sneaky little boy slipped through. It looks like we've found another way in. And maybe a few more secrets waiting below. I'm seeing a lot of children in this grove. That changes the math. Whatever happens next, we keep them safe.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Hey, that was a fancy trick.
You haven't seen anything yet, mister. Go on. Take the ring and watch your fortune change.
There's a little merchant kid in front of me, and I'm going to make his day. He's got a trick with a ring, and I'll mimic it. Make it disappear and bring a smile to his face. Just a small moment of levity.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Give me heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested?
Hold on, young man. One coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Okay, fair. Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
All right, one more time. Let's go heads.
Heads it is. There. Happy?
All right, you got me. Here, take your ring back. I want to see your wares.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
I glanced through the little one's wares. Just odds and ends, dice pieces, a few worthless rings. Nothing I need. But I won't hurt his feelings. I'll just leave it at that and move on.
Nothing caught your eye, huh?
Not today, young man. I'm looking for something specific, and you're not the only one who doesn't have it. You have yourself a good day.
You realize your bag feels light. You were just robbed.
Well, well, that friendly little scoundrel just robbed me. Lost a few coins, and it seems he was part of a robbery. I'd better go have a word with him.
Hey, you're back. Here to buy some stuff?
Okay, tell me how you've done it. Have you taken something? Something that doesn't belong to you?
Me? No, promise. I'm just a kid trying to make a living. You know who you should talk to? Moll. She's my boss, I guess. Good at finding stuff. Her office is through the crack in the wall over there, if you can fit.
All right, then. I'll get my answers out of her.
You bet. Good luck, pal.
That little bugger took about 35 gold coins off of me. What can I do? I'll just write it off as the cost of a little entertainment.
Oh, hi.
So, tell me, what's your side of this business?
What? I'm the guard. So, don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
These kids are too cute for their own good. Running a little side racket, making their living 1 coin at a time, or 35. I guess they're just taking from those of us who let it happen. What can I say?
Something over there.
And another life, another day, without this damn parasite in our heads. I could see it clear as sunlight. A blanket in the grass, a quiet picnic, Shadowheart at my side. No blood, no orders, no urgency. Just that view, those falls, and the sound of the world forgetting war. But not today. Today we move, and we remember this place, because secrets like this never stay hidden forever.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Kagha's judgment. Now get back! Oh! Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Hold. Before I start pressing the druids, I want the other side of this story. The tieflings are the ones bagging at the line, the ones with fear in their eyes. So I'm going to them first. I want to know what happened, why their daughter's being held, and what they're not saying out loud.
These things over.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other, fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Kagha to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
I saw what happened. Why are the druids holding your daughter?
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Breaking into druid chambers to steal a sacred relic. Oh, she sounds like fun.
She's just a child. The druids are overreacting. I'll talk to them.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
I see Asterion's not impressed. He doesn't want to waste a minute on this, but it's a child, and I'm not leaving her to whatever justice this grove decided today. I have to meet Kagha anyway, the new druid leader.
Every Githyanki has held a sword by age 6, and claims their first kill by age 10. Yet these tieflings claim barely a single warrior among them. It's a wonder they've survived even this long.
Lizelle, tell me, are you sure a creche is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Ah, yes, but books are fallible, as are those who write them.
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Because that went...
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, get back!
I'm not looking for trouble. Can't you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Kagha wants to see you. Go ahead.
They finally let us through. Not out of trust, but because Kagha wants to see me. That's the only reason these gates opened. And behind them, the ritual continues. Green light, chanted words, a grove trying to seal itself shut. All right, I'll hear Kagha's side first. Then I'll ask the question that matters. Why is a child being held? And what does she think this fear will buy her? If there's a peaceful way to free the girl, I'll take it. And if the tieflings can be spared, then I'll fight for that too.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
He wants details, so I give them. Enough information to prove we were there and earn the next door opening.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic blowguns.
A mythweaver. This man has no respect for truth.
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Ha 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 ha. Look, I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want? Exactly.
The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Yes, they called out the name like a war cry.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Oh, well, that's interesting, friend. And what do you think Maglabiut makes of this change?
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Oh, of course. But what brought you to the wilds in the first place?
Why, goblins, obviously. But someone ought to chronicle these curious events. I'd heard the master of this place, a druid called Halsin, might be able to point me in the right direction. But he's been quite captured by them already. Ironic, really.
Well, be careful. Goblins aren't known for mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
After that word with Volo, a bard with a quick tongue and an even quicker instinct for trouble, he confirms what I needed to hear. Halsin is the master of this grove, and he's been taken by the goblins. And here's the worst part. The goblins have turned their back on Maglibut, their old war god, and now they worship the Absolute. Volo talks like he's invincible, says a sharp tongue and a potion of invisibility is all he needs. Lucky for him, I'm the one he said that to. Because if the Absolute is spreading this kind of devotion, then it may be tied to the same hand that put this parasite in our heads. And that means we're not chasing a cult. We're chasing the source.
Speak.
It doesn't look like you're helping with the ritual.
The ritual is Kagha's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this.
You know, I'm looking for a healer. Help me narrow the search.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
Is that why you were talking with that bird?
Hold your tongue. The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Listen, I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy.
Not all enemies are outside our walls. Find our master. Return to me then. Tell me what you find. Tell only me. Understand?
Another confirmation. This time from a woman whispering orders to a bird.
Fly.
She's sending it out to find Halsin, which tells me the same thing twice. Halsin is the grove's master, and he's important enough that even strangers are looking for him.
Have you lost your senses?
She must pay the price. We will imprison the thief on the guard of my servant. When we cast out...
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Kagha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Excuse me. Thief? Poison? What's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kagha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Kagha, I'm not here to humiliate your circle. But she's a child. Jailing her doesn't restore balance. It breaks it. Let her out. Under terms. I'll see she stays out of trouble. And if she owes a lesson, let it be one that teaches, not one that scars. You don't protect a grove by threatening children with a snake. You protect it by showing the strongest hand and the steadiest judgment.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kagha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
The argument landed, and Kagha relented. Arabella walks free. But then I hear it. Wrath mentions Halsin. Master Halsin would be pleased, and Kagha snaps back instantly. Halsin isn't here, and she doesn't want to hear his name. That tells me enough. This isn't just discipline, it's politics. I'm not ready to accuse her of anything yet, but she's defensive, and she's standing in a vacuum of power. So I'll move carefully. I'll speak with Kagha again, and I'll watch what she does when no one's cheering.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
I didn't say that. You're protecting your own. Sometimes cruelty is required.
First you urge grace, then you speak truth. You surprised me twice over. A shame the grace period ends. The Viper's fangs have been bared. She must guard her brood. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Another thing. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
All right. Then it seems I'd best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Shadowheart shows me the wound in her hand. She calls it old, unrelated to the tadpole. And the moment I step closer, I see it in her eyes. She thinks I'm about to accuse her of something.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
That's not the look I was giving you. How bad does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Okay. Well, this isn't about the parasite. It's about you. If you're hurt, if you're bleeding, I need to know you're all right. We have enough enemies out there. I'm not looking to create one in here.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, SYLVANUS, god of nature.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
And if I hadn't spoken up, what would have happened?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Kagha seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kagha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
Well, before I do anything with Halsin, I'm also looking for this Nettie. Do you know where she is?
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
And if no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Yeah? Well, I'd like more solid offer than anything.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Shadowheart stops at the mural. Says it looks like dark justiciars. I read the plaque. It speaks of a long alliance between the harpers and the druids. That doesn't fit clean.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. The broken helmet bears the mark of Shah, the Dark Lady. And if the darkest one is Shah, Moonrise must be her celestial sister, Selûne.
I read the next plaque. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke, the darkest one. And then, a broken helmet bearing the mark of Shar, the Dark Lady. Shar. That name isn't just lore. It's Shadowheart. Suddenly her reaction makes sense. Dark justiciars, shadowed figures, symbols she noticed before I did. If this place has Shar's fingerprint on it, then we're walking through somebody's old war. And I don't like the feel of it. I'll need answers from these plaques and from Shadowheart. Not an interrogation, a conversation. But I'm not ignoring the signs.
By SYLVANUS, the old oak, all death begets life.
And there he is, SYLVANUS, the Oak Father, keeper of the wild. All death begets life. As a historian, I've read that line a dozen ways. But standing here, it hits different. In the old faith, death isn't an end. It's the soil. A fallen leaf becomes root and rot, and the forest grows stronger for it. That's the promise of this grove. Balance, cycle, continuance. So if these druids have forgotten mercy, if they've chosen fear over life, then they're not guarding SYLVANUS's way. They're defying it. The longer I stand in this grove, the clearer it becomes. Kagha is an interim leader, and if Hellsin still lives, she needs to step down. This ritual, this fear, this hardness toward the helpless, it doesn't feel like SYLVANUS's way. It feels like someone using the grove, not guiding it. But I won't say that out loud. Not to the druids, not to my companions, not yet.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become. Change? No. Damn it!
Hey, are you all right?
No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know?
Well, it's a beautiful song, and you have a beautiful voice. But why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time.
We lost people on the way here, and the dead deserve to be remembered. That's what my teacher always said.
Your teacher was pretty wise. All right. Well, best of luck with that.
Thanks. I'll need it.
This place seems remarkably tense for a sacred grove. Perhaps we shouldn't linger. But let's at least see if there's a healer to be found, first of all.
Those murals in the grove. Something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
An art lover. All right. I believe you. And if you ever feel like telling me what you see in them, not as a report, not as a confession, just as you, I'll listen. The tactical answer is simple. Every able body matters if the goblins come. But then I hear her, a tiefling woman, singing. No threat, no scheme. Just a voice trying to hold this place together for one more day. So I let her be. Some things don't win battles, but they keep us worth saving. Wait, I should have a word with Arabella's parents before we leave.
That girl.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Well, we know this could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on.
The 9 hells will sooner freeze over. But we'll try.
I said my piece, and Arabella's parents agreed. They'll keep her close, keep her safe, and keep her in line. And before we part, They press a small gift into my hand. KOMIRA'S locket. A charm that calls dancing lights. Not much, but it's sincere. Maul's hideout. I spot it as I pass. The gold she took can wait. We're not here to chase pickpockets. We're here to find a healer. But I make a note of the place. And I hear training up ahead. Let's see who's running drills in this grove.
Children! Look who's here. The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands. Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
It's good advice, child. You do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes. And it appears we both carry parasites.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Yes. And who is she?
Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Well, first thing for us is we need to cure this infection. I suggest we partner up.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlach. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation. Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Oh, there's always room. People need rest, and they need to take breaks. Tell you what, meet me at camp.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
The Grove teaches its young to fight, and today it gave me something else. Will. A blade with discipline, and a parasite just like ours. He's hunting a devil named Karlach. and he'll choose to meet us at camp. That tells me he's either brave or desperate. Either way, the party's growing, and so are the choices. Next time, we see what Will really knows, and what it will cost to keep this group alive.